Hi guys, welcome to our channel, How Sweden Ended Migrants, No More Place for Migrants, and Asylum Sewers and Refugees. In this video, we discuss how to Sweden Sovi migrants issue. Get into the video. Sweden's story is particularly important right now, especially with the rise of the right-wing Sweden Democrats. This party is capitalizing on concerns over integration, crime, and economic pressures. In the latest election, support for the Sweden Democrats surged to 20.6%, making it the second largest party in parliament and pushing the government towards restrictive policies like border checks and deportation centers. This is a movement seen across Europe. Founded in 1988 as a fringe party uniting various far-right elements, the Sweden Democrats have undergone significant changes under the leadership of Jimmy Åkesson since 2005. They shifted away from extremist roots to a more populist stance, particularly on immigration, attracting more Swedish voters. Their rise in support is linked to growing worries about the influx of immigrants and integration challenges. Many Swedes feel that the large number of immigrants has harmed their country, pointing to rising crime rates, gang violence, and even bombings. They believe the welfare state is struggling to keep up with demand, leading to overcrowded schools and hospitals and insufficient housing. Present-day Sweden is facing a national crisis. Once known for its open and welcoming immigration policies, it now has some of the strictest immigration measures in Europe. After avoiding World War II, Sweden developed a high-performing, export-oriented economy built on a stable parliamentary democracy and social consensus. It boasted top-notch healthcare and education, enjoyed social and gender equality, had low crime rates, and minimal ethnic conflict. However, Sweden now has the highest rate of gang-related killings in Europe, with young teens being arrested for murder. Many suburbs are labeled as especially vulnerable areas, often controlled by local gangs, making it almost impossible for the police to work there. Sweden faced a huge challenge integrating a massive wave of immigrants, leading to a national crisis. The country now ranks second in the world for bombings among nations not at war. In response, Sweden has implemented serious measures, including setting up special reception centers for asylum seekers and introducing stricter asylum laws. These changes have sparked significant controversy. Critics argue that Sweden's new policies are harsh and lack humanity. Public opinion is deeply divided, with some supporting the government's strong stance while others fear it undermines Sweden's humanitarian values. The establishment of return centers for asylum seekers whose applications have been rejected is one of the most contentious aspects of the new policy. Sweden's immigration policy has evolved dramatically. Once a welcoming nation, Sweden now faces a significant shift in its approach, setting up reception centers and introducing stricter asylum laws to manage migration more effectively. Despite the challenges, the new policies have led to a significant decrease in the number of asylum seekers. Sweden aims to establish a sustainable and equitable migration system by centralizing the asylum process and prioritizing efficient returns. The story of Sweden's immigration policy is still evolving. The country's recent decision to implement strict identity checks on all incoming traffic from Denmark in January marks a significant shift. In 2016, Sweden moved away from its historically generous refugee policies to reduce the influx of migrants and refugees, following an unprecedented surge in asylum applications in 2015. The sheer volume of arrivals stretched Sweden's resources to the breaking point, prompting the government to announce several policy changes, including faster processing times for asylum requests, stricter policies towards rejected applicants, and the creation of dedicated reception centers for asylum seekers. In its 2024 budget, the government allocated significant funds to various aspects of migration policy, particularly expanding detention capacity and facilitating the return of unsuccessful asylum seekers. This new policy has had a big impact on Sweden and Europe, as Sweden changed its asylum laws to match EU rules and cut back on generous benefits, showing a shift towards a more restrictive approach in line with its neighbors. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.